Hi guys, welcome back to another book review. So today I want to talk about Son of Astoria. So this one is book 2. I want you to make sure you read book 1 first. They need to be read in order. If you do not read book 1 first, you are going to be lost. This is a romantasy. Straight up going to start that. This isn't a romantasy. It is an adult romantasy. So where I'm going to go for this one is going to be kind of, if you have not read book 1, I just want to straight up say get out of here now. Go read book 1 and then come back and talk to me. So I'm going to give you the overview on this one. The overview is going to be, because where I'm going to start now is going to be a spoiler for book 1, so get the heck out of here. Okay, book 2 is really good. Okay, so she's still going to be kind of stuck in the God realm. She's stuck in the God realm over there, and he's trying to get to her, trying to, everybody's trying to get her back. They know she's stuck over there, and they're trying to get her back. This one does have a lot more point of views from different of the characters, so you do get to meet the characters better. We know that I am not a huge fan of multiple point of views on characters. That's just who I am. That's my reading preference. I struggle when there's a ton of them. But in this one, it does not take away from the story. It does not do anything. Sometimes I feel like when you read a multiple point of view, it can take away from the story. This one does not have that problem. It actually gives you, like, that was my complaint on another romantasy that you've heard me recently talk about that I wasn't crazy about. Because of the multiple things, I feel like it gave too much away, took away the mystery. That is not something that's going to happen in this one. This is just giving you a look on what's happening on the other side, but it's not taking anything away from the storyline. It's not taking anything away from the mystery and what's going to happen. I mean, it's adding to it. So that's, if you were going to read one, if you are somebody who's not a huge fan of multiple point of views, but you are like, hey, I really want to read this, this would be one that I would be willing, saying, just go ahead and check this one out. Because even though I'm not a fan of it, I really actually enjoyed this one. Like, she writes it nicely. Sometimes the multiple point of views, there's just so much going on, and you're like, you're taking too much away from the book. But she, like I said, she doesn't do that. She adds to the book. She makes it more interesting. I really was impressed with the way she wrote her multiple point of view. I can say, honestly, even if she does add another book out, even with the multiple point of views, I still will pick up book 3 on this one, just because of how good she writes it and how she just keeps it interesting. Like, she's not pulling away from the book. And I know that, like I said, that's just something that we deal with when you have that. But she's not. I'm just gonna straight up say she's not. So anyways, so there's the God realms. The female main character is still stuck in the God realm. They're trying to get her back. She's going through all kinds of stuff in the God realm, finding out who she is, who she's not. There's a lot of mysteries on that end being answered. But my big thing is you get to know a lot of the people and the struggles and the stuff that is happening. And there's some relationships being built between not the main characters, but the other characters that you get on the side. I mean, the main character, I guess there is some relationship building with him. But a lot happens, sad stuff happens. There's just a lot going on that really strengthens the story and is going to help build up. Like, she's building up to something even bigger. Like, the way this one ends, I'm like, oh, she's building up to something bigger. So I know that all those relationships are going to be very important at some point. So I love the fact that she did that. It does move at a quicker pace. I'm going to straight up tell you, it does have a lot of action, does have a lot of adventure. It is kind of emotional. It's pretty emotional, but for the most part, this one is just boom, boom, boom. There's something always going on. It's going to keep you pulled in. It's going to keep you interested. The world building is fairly complex. So I just want you to know that if you are somebody who struggles with world building, you might want to take it a little bit slower, maybe have some notes off to the side on this one, because in book 1, you have all of the world building, and then when you get into book 2, it's adding the God world on top of that. So just, if you were somebody who struggles, just have a notebook off to the side and kind of jot things down so that you don't get lost, because I'm promising you it will be worth it. You will enjoy it. So if you are looking for a nice romantasy that's just really action and just really heavy on the action and really different, like, I really liked this one. This one was really different because it isn't, oh, the girl's the savior. Like, it was really different. Like, I'm going to straight be honest with you right now. A lot of the popular romantasy that's going on is the girl is the savior. The girl is the chosen one, and she's the female main character. She's the chosen one, and overnight she turns into this, amazing fighter and whatnot. And that's not what you're going to run into this one. Don't get me wrong. There is some personal growth, but she's not going to be the savior and saving the whole world. The male main character in this series is important, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the difference on it. I just was really up for it. Like I said, really good romantasy. If you're checking for a new romantasy series, book 1 is called Tears of Astoria. This is book 2, Son of Astoria. Oh my God, I loved it. I think you should definitely check it out because you might too.